have a lot of them. Hey you guys, so if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love to make my own homemade hair and body products, and for this reason I own tons of natural products. And I get emails from you guys frequently asking, where do you purchase these products? So I decided I'm going to go through all of the natural products that I own that I usually use in some of my mixtures for my hair or just for moisturizers for my skin. Alright, so I'm going to first go through some of the carrier oils that I own. I like to use jojoba oil. This is actually one of the first carrier oils that I started using when I became natural. And I purchased this one from Whole Foods Market, and you can find it pretty much at any health food or natural food market, for example like Trader Joe's. And it can be used for either your hair, your skin, or your scalp, so this is a great carrier oil to own for sure. The next one that I like to use is sweet almond oil. Again, I got this from Whole Foods Market. You'll see that that's a trend. Most of these products are from Whole Foods, but again, this one can be used for your skin or your hair as well. It has a thicker viscosity or higher viscosity than your jojoba oil, if you can see how it flows in the bottle there compared to the jojoba. It's a thinner liquid. But again, I like this one as well. For most of the carrier oils, it's important to note that they don't generally have very strong aromas. They're basically used to dilute your essential oils, but you can find that out by, reading that article that I mentioned. Another great carrier oil is safflower oil. Again, got this from Whole Foods Market. Also, apricot kernel oil. Again, Whole Foods Market, but can be found at a variety of stores. Grapeseed oil, Whole Foods. Of course, my EVOO extra virgin olive oil. Yeah, as you can see, I'm almost done. I use EVOO all the time. It is a great oil to add to your conditioners if you're trying to do a deep condition. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. And another favorite of mine, avocado oil. You can easily see which ones are my favorites as I am running out. But yeah, I got this at Whole Foods as well. Now moving into some of the essential oils. These are the oils that have very strong aromas. They're described as carrying the essence of the plant that they're derived from. So it's also important to note, that they're very volatile, meaning that they can evaporate very easily. So for that reason, they're usually in these amber colored bottles. You don't want to really expose them to light either because they can degrade that way. And some of the ones that I own are peppermint oil. Big fan of peppermint. It's very invigorating. I like to use this in conjunction with some of the carrier oils in some of my spritzes because it just like wakes me up in the morning when I spray it on my hair. Another nice one that I like is rosemary oil, and all of these I purchased from Whole Foods as well. Another favorite is lemon oil. Tea tree oil. This is a new favorite of mine. I've actually started using this in conjunction with sweet almond oil as spot treatments for acne. That I was reading some forums online, and it seems to work really well for me if you're just trying to quickly decrease the redness of a new pimple or anything like that. So definitely try that out. Lavender oil is very, very soothing and calming. I love this oil as well. And now just into some of my other random natural products that I have that I usually like to mix in with my concoctions. Of course, you guys have been introduced to castor oil. I mentioned that I like to use this as a gel alternative. I actually used it today in sleeking back my sides here for my little fro hawk. Love this stuff. It's very, very thick. It's like almost like honey, a little less viscous than honey, but almost. Again, coconut oil. You guys know this is another favorite of mine because it's a very light oil. I like to use this to massage my scalp, but again, it's just nice for moisturizing your skin as well. Very, very light. Another favorite is vegetable glycerin. So this is something that I use generally in like the warmer months because it is a humectant, which means it likes to absorb and draw out the moisture from its surrounding environment. So of course, if you're in these cold months or cooler months where there isn't much moisture in the air, you won't really be doing yourself any good by using this product. So just a quick note about that. Another thing I love to use, honey. Honey is great. It's another humectant, so again, I really wouldn't use this during the cooler months, but it's also important to note that honey is known to be a natural lightener. Some people have reported that with the continual use of honey, it's actually lightened their hair, so just remember that when you use honey in your products. Now, another thing I'd like to point out is natural liquid vitamin E. This is going to be your best friend if you're making these homemade products. Why? Because it acts as a natural preservative. With natural products, that means that they usually tend to go bad a lot faster than, you know, your synthetic products. So liquid vitamin E is known to be a natural preservative. I use this in all of my mixtures because I do not want them going bad. So just make sure that you use some kind of preservative when you're doing your mixtures. Now some other goodies. So for my skincare, I actually love this product by AAA Shea Butter. It's actually just a pure mixture of coconut oil and cocoa butter, and this stuff is so, oh man, it's amazing. Like here's what it looks like inside. But I love this stuff because it's not very creamy, as in like clogging my pores. Like my skin is very sensitive, so I can't use very heavy lotions on my face, and I find that this is very good for my skin because it absorbs very well, and it doesn't leave my skin feeling oily or greasy. Like I'll put this on before I put on any makeup because it also makes the makeup blend more with my skin too. So love this stuff. And actually when I started running out of it, I actually just mixed some cocoa butter, raw cocoa butter, and coconut oil on my own, and it did the same thing. But here's the cocoa butter that I use. Again, purchased this from Whole Foods, and this product can be found at select Whole Food markets as well, also online, www.aasheabutter.com. Love their stuff. But yeah, this is the cocoa butter. Cocoa butter tends to be very brittle. You can't really scoop this out with your fingers. I usually have to use a spoon, and so when I'm mixing this in with my products, I'll usually mix it with some other oils and other creamier substances, so it can mix easy. And another thing, shea butter. A lot of you guys have asked me where I get my shea butter. So I have two main sources. Again, AAA Shea Butter. I love their stuff. My label's coming off here, but this is one of their shea butters that they actually mix with organic lemongrass essential oil. I love the smell of lemongrass. It's so refreshing. But yeah, this is just one of my sources. I actually got a huge tub of shea butter from one of my friends who ordered it from Coastal Scents. So I'm actually, yeah, I have a lot of shea butter to go through. This is the shea butter I've been primarily using for like some of my homemade hair creams and things like that. And yeah, I have ton of shea butter. Let's see. And I think I only have one more product to show you all, and that is aloe vera juice. Now this is a new one for me. I was on, you know, some of the hair forums, and I found that if you're trying to make like a moisturizing spritz, mixing this with some filtered water and some other carrier oils is great. Aloe vera juice, it works really well for my hair. So there's so many things to try out. My advice is to just search online, try to find out what some of the benefits of these various products are. I couldn't go through all of them because that would be like an hour-long video, but just research, don't be afraid to experiment, and just have fun. Hope this video was helpful to you guys. Bye!